Hi, so my name is Charity and I work for Pure Health Solutions. And I wanted to just reach out to a lot of you that might struggle. I've been on my weight loss journey now for a little over a year. I lost 70 pounds with Pure Health Solutions, and I'm working on the last 70 this year in 2018. I took a pause in the middle because I wanted to see if it worked. I wanted to see, like, getting weight off for me is not a big deal. But I wanted to see if I could keep the weight off, because that's where you really know if a program failed you or if a program didn't fail you. Because it's not about going back to eating bad or eating unhealthy. It's taking the knowledge that you've learned and what you've done with your body and seeing if you are prepared to keep it off for forever. I remember back when I never had a weight problem really when I was young. It was when I started having kids in my 30s, and many of you have heard my testimony, and so for those of you who didn't, that's it. I was 300 pounds, and it just crept up, and I was like, how can I get this weight off me? So I did program after program after program, reached out to a lot of professionals and trying to get help with it. But it was like I couldn't keep the weight off. I could lose the weight and I'd gain it back, even when I was trying. So it was really frustrating for me. And I got to the point to where I was like, I'm just gonna gain the weight and get the bariatric surgery. And some of my friends have done it and were successful. Some of my friends have done it and they still struggle. But I am very holistic. I'm not really into the medical solutions of things, but I was literally just in a dark place where I didn't know where to turn. So I heard about Pure Health Solutions from Missy, and Missy sat down and she was explaining it to me, and I remember thinking, yeah, like, that sounds good, like balance my hormones, find out what's off in my body, fix the foundation. Yeah, that's great. Find out what balancers balance my body and what don't, and that sounds really awesome. But I've gotten excited a few other times too. I mean, everybody says they have the best program. Everybody says their program is the answer. And I have fallen for that so many times that I just couldn't bear to drop 90 pounds and then gain it back over the next couple of years. I mean, it's just that emotional stigma to that is just, it's more than what I could handle. I could not go through that again. So I just kept saying, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then finally my husband and I were talking, and it was just like, what if? What if this is the answer? What if this is what I've been looking for? What if this is the answer to all my struggles, and I could avoid surgery, or I could avoid countless emotional roller coaster yo-yo trips with my scale? So I stepped out in faith and I gave it a chance. And now I see so many clients sitting across that desk from me, and I see in their eyes that same struggle that they're going through. It's like fear of believing in something, fear of thinking that you found the solution, fear of what if I fail. But I learned that through everything, yeah, there was things about myself I need to change, and there's things about myself I'm still changing. But the biggest part is it wasn't necessarily my fault. There was a lot going on inside my body that I had to address, and then once I brought that all into balance, things started to line up for me. Things started to get easier. You don't have to live at war inside your body or trapped inside your body. It doesn't have to be so hopeless. So if any of you are out there struggling with fear or struggling with I'm too afraid to let myself get too excited, it just has to be too good to be true, I would love to connect with you. You can inbox us on our Facebook page, and I will reach out to you, and you and I can speak, because I've been there and I understand that, and those are real feelings, and I respect them. So if I can help in any way, just let me know. Next week on Health Coach Corner, Jessie and I will be talking about ways of being prepared and ways of, kind of overcoming those thoughts of fear or frustrations or loss of identity, like she talked about last week. So we'll see you next week on Health Coach Corner.